Got time for a quick show of betting.
Rixo 100 to 30, Glenstal and Muscatite 4 to 1, Dunbeath 9 to 2, Ptolomeo 7 to 1, Cockrobin 12s, and Horage still on 16 to 1.
The favourite, Rixo. We couldn't see from here what exactly happened, whether they wrenched the plate off or managed to fix it. But he seems to be all right now. Willie Carson's got his goggles on. And Rixo hasn't sweated up at all. He's really taken the whole thing remarkably calmly. Muscatite, the one nearest to us. Horage, who has sweated up a bit, is the last to go in, I think, but Glenstal giving trouble in the stalls. But I think he's all right now. Over to Peter O'Sullivan.
Yes, they're just about set. That's it. Under orders and away. And Horage is the first to show. Horage going on from Cockrobin and Rixo. Behind them, Muscatite, Dunbeath, then Ptolomeo and Glenstal, the back marker, and Horage making it. Horage from Rixo on the inside of Cockrobin, then comes Muscatite with Dunbeath on his outside, Ptolomeo and Glenstal as they pass the 6 furlong pole. Horage in the lead from Rixo and Cockrobin, then Muscatite with Dunbeath very close to him, and then Ptolomeo and Glenstal as they race past the 5 marker towards the half-mile pole now in the St James's Palace Stakes, with Horage in the lead from Rixo in second, and then Cockrobin, and behind them come Muscatite, and then comes Dunbeath, and then Ptolomeo and Glenstal. Past the half-mile pole and into the home stretch now, and still Horage in the lead from Rixo second. Cockrobin is third, Muscatite is a close fourth, but Dunbeath upsides. Then comes Ptolomeo being chased along, Glenstal the back marker and into the straight, and Horage has a clear advantage. Horage with a commanding lead as they race towards the 2 furlong pole from Cockrobin and Muscatite, and then comes Dunbeath past the 2 furlong pole. Steve Cawthon in the lead on Horage, well clear at the moment of Muscatite, Cockrobin and Dunbeath trying to unleash a run. Rixo's dropped right out of it. They're past the furlong pole, and it's still Horage in the lead from Dunbeath, and Ptolomeo coming there with a good run towards the stand side, but Horage still holding him as they race up towards the line. Ptolomeo putting in a tremendous run towards the stand side. It's Horage from Ptolomeo as they come to the line. Horage on the far side, Ptolomeo on the near side, and Horage has just won it from Ptolomeo. Could be a photo. Third was Dunbeath and 4 Muscatite. Behind them came Cockrobin, and behind Cockrobin was Glenstal, and then tailed off the favourite Rixo. Officially it's a photograph, but I think there's little doubt that Horage has staged a great comeback this afternoon and has held Ptolomeo at the end of the St James's Palace Stakes, with Dunbeath third and Muscatite fourth. But officially it's a photo finish between number 5, Horage, owned by Mr. A.R. Rashid, trained by Matt McCormick and ridden by Steve Cawthon, and Ptolomeo, number 10, owned by Mr. Carlo D'Alessio, trained by Luca Cumani and ridden by Greville Starkey, with very close between third and fourth also between Dunbeath and Muscatite. But here now, as we await the outcome of the photo, which I think we'll find the result going to Horage, is how they raced into the closing stages, reviewed by Julian Wilson.
Well, yet another real Royal Ascot turn-up. I think many of us had written off this horse, but how wrong we were. He was always dictating the pace and went a terrific gallop. And a furlong and a half to run, he's still got 3 lengths over Muscatite, Cockrobin, who threw down his challenge early in the straight, and Dunbeath, who looms up on the outside there. And last to challenge, 5th now, but just making his ground on the outside, is Ptolomeo, ridden by Greville Starkey, who has 8 lengths to make up with just over a furlong to run. Now Horage is coming to the end of his tether. He changes his legs, gets very tired indeed. Steve Cawthon riding for all his worth, at the same time trying to keep him together, and at this point it looked as though Ptolomeo might just have the speed to come and wear him down. But this horse, courage has always been his strongest suit. He showed it last year in the Coventry Stakes, and he's shown it again here, holding on to win a famous race by about a neck from Ptolomeo in second and Dunbeath third. Well, we can see the head-on view and see the degree to which Steve had to solicit this horse just to keep going, because he was out on his feet, but he just wouldn't give up. Greville's come wide on the outside. He's had to come round his horses, but he came early enough if he was good enough, and if the leader was going to stop, which I think still 8 out of 10 of us would have thought that he would. But he's kept running true, he's kept running straight, and what terrific courage he's got. And outside, on the outside, Greville just too late on Ptolomeo. And those pictures by RTS.
Well, it's only Matt McCormick's third winner of the season, but what a winner. Mr. Abed Rashid's Horage or Horage, who was such a brilliant 2-year-old last season, back in the sparkling form of his juvenile days. Certainly whatever happens in the next 3 days of the Royal Meeting, this will be one of the biggest shocks, as his rehabilitation was certainly could not be widely anticipated here. Here comes the result of the photograph. First, number 5, Horage. Second, number 10, Ptolemy. Third, number 3, Dunbeath. And fourth, number 7, Muscatite. So just to recap that official result, which looked a foregone conclusion, you'll probably agree from the rerun. First, number 5, Horage, owned by Mr. Abed Rashid, trained by Matt McCormick and ridden by Steve Cawthon, Steve's 30th of the season, incidentally. Second was number 10, Ptolomeo, owned by Mr. Carlo D'Alessio, trained by Luca Cumani and ridden by Gribble Starkey. And third was number 3, Dunbeath, owned by Sheikh Mohammed, trained by Henry Cecil, ridden by Lester Piggott. And fourth, number 7, Muscatite. Horage, one of the best sons of Tumblewind, the 18-to-1 winner. Having won no less than 9 in a row, 9 of his 10 races as a 2-year-old. This coat by Tumblewind, out of Musicien by Sicombre. He certainly didn't appear to have trained on, but how he's confounded the critics today. The full starting prices as follows.
First, number 5, Horage, 18-to-1. Second, number 10, Ptolomeo, 6-to-1. And third, number 3, Dunbeath, 9-to-2. First, Horage, 18-to-1. Second, Ptolomeo.